Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals featuring the New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Saturday night NBA action from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Opening tip scheduled for 8 o'clock Eastern Time on ABC. With the Pacers currently 4-point home favorites while the total stands at 184. Go to SBRodds.com to monitor any future odds movement. Of course, the Knicks evened up the series with a resounding 105-79 victory as 5.5-point home favorites on Tuesday. A pick you got right here at SBRvideo.com, while the two teams pushed against the betting total of 184. The Knicks really took control of the game with a 30-2 run in the second half, with Carmelo Anthony, the NBA's leading scorer during the regular season, scoring 16 of his 32 points over that span. The first time New York has scored 100 or more points in a playoff game since 1999, bringing back memories of Patrick Ewing and John Starks. Forward Amar'e Stoudemire could provide some help on the offensive end if he does return. He's listed as questionable with a knee injury, but the Knicks have gone 22-9 in the last 31 games without him on the floor. Sixth man of the year, J.R. Smith, is probably more of a concern for Knicks fans. 7 of 30 shooting from the field during this series. And I don't know if it's going to get any better going to Bankers Life Fieldhouse. 11 of 36 in 2 regular season games at this facility during the 2012-13 campaign. The Knicks really scored on forcing turnovers from the Pacers. The Pacers committed 21 of them in Game 2, which led to the Knicks scoring 32 points. The youngest team in the NBA postseason remaining. Even though this team gained a little playoff experience during the 2011-12 season, of course playing that series against the Heat in the Eastern Conference playoffs a year ago, still the youngest team in the postseason, and I think they were happy with just getting a split and getting out of New York, which led to that 30-2 run. Out-rebounded 37-35 in Game 2. Another thing that comes to effort, this team should not get out-rebounded by the New York Knicks. They out-rebounded Atlanta in 3 playoff games in the first round by a 146-101 margin. Expect a lot more activity on the offensive boards, which will lead to second chance points. And talking about those second chance points, Indiana 7-3 to the over as home favorites of 3.5 to 6 points since the start of the regular season, and they averaged 108 points on the offensive end in 3 first-round games against Atlanta. One of the top efficiency teams in terms of offense on their home floor, basically in the second half of the regular season until now. One of the reasons I like the over 184 in Saturday night's game featuring the New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com, and follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports.